Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and I am back with part 2 of this trilogy of the invasion of Naboo by the Separatist army. Now, in the first episode, you might remember that Commander Fox was unable to stop the droids out on the plains of Naboo, and that has allowed the droids to enter into THEED itself. So now there is a very large droid army here. Being spearheaded by super battle droids and an AAT tank, but then being followed up by hundreds of battle droids behind them. And they are going to be attacking these Republic defenses. The 65th Clone Trooper Legion is yet again in charge of the defenses here. They've got some turrets here and there. They've got mortars. They've got more turrets. This guy's supposed to be on this turret. Don't mind him. They've got one TX-130T back here, and it's all being commanded by Commander Thire, who you can see right here. My boy Thire. He is at the top of the palace walls. So, essentially, their task was stopping the stopping the Separatists from getting into the palace. And if they fail, then Senator Amidala's life could be in danger. But if they succeed, then they might have the opportunity to retaliate and counterattack against the droid army. So yeah, I think it'll be a pretty interesting battle. I hope you guys enjoy it. And let me know if you want to see part 3 of this trilogy, or if you're uninterested. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are just about ready to get this thing started. Only addition I made to the battle was I added a flanking unit for the battle droids over here. Very small, maybe like 20-30 men, and that's because I thought it would be kind of interesting to see what they do. They obviously just sort of went through these buildings to get over here. It's a pretty direct path. Easily doable for the droids, and it'll just be interesting to see them sort of handle a flank and the clones having to respond in turn. It's not a major flank, it's really only for this first line of defense, and there's like 20 lines of defenses for the clones, so it's not going to affect the battle too much, but I thought that'd just be fun to see what happens with them. Regardless, I've been talking a lot. Let's go ahead and press start. Alright, so the Separatists should be marching forward. Looks like they kind of are. The droid tank is going the wrong way. Buddy, go the right way. Alright, super battle droids already being engaged. As soon as they go through this archway, they were getting fired at. Some of them already going down, but they're starting to fire their wrist rockets, not quite contacting any clones, and as I say that, they get a huge hit right here, taking out a turret, as well as like 6 clones right there. But those battle droids are going down rather quickly. They're armored, but not super well, and they're slow, and they're easy to hit targets, so they explode very easily, and not to mention when they explode, they do it in a large radius, so they can take out multiple super battle droids at once with one explosion. Those wrist rockets are deadly to the clones, as we've seen. Defense is already getting caught in the midst of them, and so this super battle droid sort of charge at the very beginning is pretty deadly, though the clones are actually doing a great job against it. They're already taking out multiple super battle droids. Keep in mind, this is just the first defense of the clone troopers. They've got like 8 more lines of defense in the back, which is going to be very good for them, because if one... Oops, sorry about that, guys. I had a knock on the door. If one line of defense falls, then there will be many, many others to take its place, sort of. It's more of a war of attrition for the clones rather than, you know, gotta kill them all at once in the first defensive line, you know? Either way, this chain gun seems to be focusing its sights over here on our flankers for the battle droids, none of which have really gone down, it seems, but they're starting to tiny bit get engaged with the clones. Not fully quite yet. Okay, now they're fully getting engaged, exchanging fire with the clone troopers. I hear a few of them getting hit, maybe some of them dying, but yeah, they're starting to skirmish a little bit with some of these clones here and there. The front line of super battle droids is still cruising. One of them falls over because of the AAT. There's still a lot of them left alive, which is pretty bad for the clone troopers. They should be starting to really focus their fire on those, and they are getting some good hits. That'll certainly damage the AAT as well. Some of the standard battle droid infantry is beginning to enter in here as well, sticking to the middle, using the super battle droids and the AAT as a bit of cover. AAT gets a big shot on that turret, and it does take out the commander of that. That's very big, because these turrets can be super deadly and take out just tons of enemies at once, so that's a big get for the CIS right there. Though this mortar is probably starting to get into range here, and probably being able to fire now. Yes, it is. Actually, I'd be curious to see what the exact range on this Bad Larry is. It looks like it's, okay, like right about here is its range. That'll be very, very good, because that's going to take out a lot of droids. The droids need to really prioritize taking that thing out, and the clones need to prioritize protecting it. It does have a nice bit of cover, and one of the clones gets hit by a wrist rocket directly. That's going to weaken its reload time and its accuracy. And now the droids are starting to really come in. Super Val droids again leading the charge here. It may look very, very dire for the clone troopers, but you have to remember they have all of these defenses back here past the second arch. That mortar does go down, though. I don't think it did a ton of damage to the Separatists. We can check, actually, how many kills this mortar got. It only got 1 kill. I expected a little bit more out of this thing, but I guess maybe the droids didn't come far enough forward. Huge explosions, though, on the droid lines. Looks like this AAT kind of got itself stuck on these boxes. They're almost acting as tank traps. Super Battle Droids really down to only 4 or 5 members. We'll see if they can utilize that to the best of their ability. Maybe get 1 or 2 more good wrist rockets off, take out a few more clones. They need to take out these turrets. These things are deadly. They need to take out the snipers that are back here. We can hear them rounding off. Yeah, here's a sniper. Here's another sniper. I don't see any here. None here. So there are 2 on this block. They need to take those guys out because they can one-shot, and they are just super, super powerful troopers. Not something you want to be going up against. The AAT has righted itself, and it is taking some pot shots. Ooh, manages to take out a whole block of clones right there, a turret, and the snipers I was talking about. That's a big get for the droids right there. It's also shooting at some of these clones over here, but I do think it's kind of stuck in this position. These objects that the clones set up as defenses are acting as tank traps, preventing it from moving forward, which is great for the clones. Now they don't really have to worry about this thing too much. It's still in range of like a few guys here and there, but it's not nearly as deadly as before. If it could have like come all the way up here, because they were just not managing to take it out. Ooh, Super Battle Droid going very, very far forward here, rounding off some fire, but goes down. Another one shooting some of these clones down here, taking them out, moving forward, but it goes down as well. That might be the end of Super Battle Droids. No, it's not. There's still 1 more here, bravely moving forward. I don't know if it's bravery if you're programmed to, but gets a wrist rocket off, doesn't get any kills. It's probably going to go down soon, and it does. There's still like 1 or 2 more scattered about here. Oh, and there's a bunch over here who are just like not moving for some reason. You guys want to come forward? Perhaps? It might be like glitched. I guess we can like try and move them forward here a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they'll come forward, maybe they won't. Let's get all these droids who are just kind of derping out back here. Try and get them forward. Participate in the battle a little bit. Yeah, those Super Battle Droids might be just derping. This one though, getting a few wrist rocket shots off. I think they gotta work on taking this turret out. Yeah, that's a big threat. I mean, you can hear it rounding off. Just a ton of fire at the battle droids right now. That's no bueno. It does go down, and that Super Battle Droid falls down. Actually, man, oh man, that's gonna explode. Might kill this guy. Not totally sure though. It's still alive. It's still like wriggling around. Yep, there it goes. It explodes. Kills that clone, sadly. All that's left is his helmet. And the battle droids are teaming forward now. It's really up to their infantry at this point. And they've got a variety of weapons. They've got their standard E5s. They've got sniper rifles. They've got SMGs. They've got DMRs. They've got all types of rifles in here. Just a good variety going on. They've also got some bazooka troopers, who I'm not seeing right now. Those guys tend to stay in the back when they assault. I'm really not seeing any, though. Interesting. Alright, why are these Super Battle Droids just, like, broken? Are you broken? No. Why? This game, sometimes. Alright, I wanna see, like, the full army, you know, participating in the battle. This one is broken. It's got a gear next to it, which means it's broken. Okay. But the other 2 should be moving forward at the very least. And it looks like they are now. Okay, battle droids starting to get into this second archway here. When they do cross over, it seems like they're dying pretty easily to the clone defenses, though. That TX-130T, once it gets into play, is going to be deadly, and it does seem like it's starting to fire at the battle droids. That's going to be a huge problem that the battle droids are going to need to take care of. Big problem right there, and I don't see any rocket launchers for their troopers anymore, so that might be a toughie. That might be a toughie indeed. Alright. Well, battle droids, I mean, there's not much to comment about right now. It's just sort of a grind fest of firing, clones popping up every once in a while, getting some shots off, droids just sort of consistently trying to suppress them. Clones still have a lot of lines of defense ready. Commander Thire, way back here. His troops might not be engaged right now. It seems like only the snipers up here are firing. There's Thire himself. Big chillin'. Again, super battle droids stopping before they combat the enemy. Why aren't you guys like moving forward here? I want to see the battle, not you guys just sitting there. Alright, so we'll get those guys moving forward. Hopefully they actually do something. These droids just chilling out in the open, firing. Really bad strategy. But here comes some super battle droids. If these guys explode right here, that'll kill a lot of droids. Hopefully they won't. And it seems like they are marching forward, and they won't devastate their own lines. These guys might be able to get some wrist rockets off, help out. Looks like one getting fired right there, doesn't manage to get any kills. Another getting fired. It looks like it might have taken out a few defenses, not many. Big explosions happening. I don't know if that was from the super battle droids or not. But they're managing to do a little bit before they get taken out. This one's sort of stuck on this pillar. Maybe it's acting as cover. Nope, it just makes it fall down, but it gets hit by a rocket a second later anyway. Battle droids sort of stalling out at this archway, not wanting to proceed too far forward at this point. I wonder if the flankers have joined the main body of men, or if they like sort of went this way. Oh, they did kind of go this way. Why are you guys like derping around? Why don't you guys... Yeah, you can continue your flank this way, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. See what they do. Yeah, main body of battle droids really in just a tight spot here. They need to push past here to really get going, but they seem to be sort of stuck. The AAT over here stuck as well. I almost kind of want to delete these blocks just to see what it does, but if it's stuck, you know? Alright. Well, more clones going down. This line is totally dead. Now it's up to more of the back line sort of a thing. Oh, here are the flankers, actually. They decided to come fully forward over here. Looks like they might have gotten a few kills. Probably not a ton. This wasn't them. That was something over there, but they might have gotten a kill or two. Alright, well, it's going slightly quiet right now as the battle droids sort of chill over here and the clones are over here. Is this thing still firing? Can it still fire? I don't know. Let's check the range on this thing. Its range ends like right. Huh. Right here, actually. Oh wow, that's far. Okay, didn't expect that, but interesting. All right, brief pause in the battle. Both armies probably resituating a little bit. Droids starting to come forward. This is a good opportunity. No, okay, they're gonna retreat. Okay. I know what's happening. I set a waypoint here and then over back there, so they're gonna go back to this waypoint, then come forward. So let's just go in fast motion, let them get this out of the way. I wonder if the flankers do the same. Oh, okay. Battle getting somewhat engaged again. Now the droid's coming forward once more. Okay, now they're going back again. This one dude's like just braving it. Alone. Okay, guy. Way to flex on everyone. He's gonna die. Yep. Now a few guys out here. Alright, should we... I think it'd be interesting to see what the battle droid, what this AAT does. So let's say, you know, these battle droids go ahead and clear some of the debris while they're back here. So the the AAT actually might come forward now and participate a little bit more in the battle. You know, because they've got like hundreds of droids back here. More than likely they clear this debris away so the AAT can rejoin them in the fight. You know, because there's no direct fire back here. Any normal army would disable any tank traps to bring their tanks forward if it came to that. So it only makes sense, I think. So the AAT rejoining into the battle here. Clones have their own tank, the TX-130T back here, easily capable of matching an AAT, might even be more powerful. It's got the double barrel as well as the top gun, while the AAT has the single barrel on the top and the two side guns. So technically has a little bit more firepower. Also, did it just go through these? I don't know. Also, the battle droid's being really weird. Let's go fast motion, see what happens here. Yeah, see, I think they're going to go back here, turn around, and come back. Unless, of course, a few of them engage over here, and now it's turning into warfare again. A few flankers over here, still alive, still kicking, still fighting. The clones having to kill them. AAT, not really doing a lot of firing. I think it's getting shot at, but not doing a lot of firing. Here comes the droids coming up the middle. They're being real derpy right now. I'm kind of confused. But now they're starting to move out a little bit more. Clone's not really fully engaging with them. Maybe they're waiting, trying to conserve a little ammo. Oh my god, make up your mind. Forward or backwards? Oh my god, what is happening? What the heck? I don't think they're reaching this point before some dumbo gets engaged, so then they have to restart. So let's just make sure these guys don't engage, so the rest of the army can come forward. No, you don't. See, now it's going to distract these guys, and they're going to come back. We'll see, we'll see. This is weird. This is very, very weird. Yep, see? Now they're going to go back again, because like 5 dummies decided to attack. So let's just intercept before any of these dumbos go forward again. You, stop. You guys, stop. Stop what you're doing. I accidentally moved the AAT. Stop. Stop. Okay, see, now they're starting to loop back around. Now I think we'll be fine. So once they come back around here, we can go back into normal speed. They're going to be trickling in, though, sort of not in mass. That's okay. We'll let them do their thing. Alright, so droid's finally back on track. They'll actually start attacking now, hopefully. A long line of them coming on in, single file. Not in the tactics books, but that's okay. Hugging the walls here. Clones choosing not to fire quite yet. I guess this was just a brief respite from the battle. I don't know. The droids will probably be shot at pretty soon by these clones over here. Actually, this guy's got a pole in his face. Maybe these guys will fire. There we go. And now the battle should be back on track. Droids getting hit hard. Whole groups of them. AAT coming through the archway, though, begins to fire at some of the clones here. I think it is trying to take out that TX-130T. TX-130T firing back at it, though. Ooh, gets a good shot on it right there. Actually flaming now, but this thing is getting a lot of fire out onto the droids themselves. This thing's got 47 droid kills. That is obscene, and it might be able to take out this AAT. We shall see. AAT seems to be taking a lot of clone fire as well, and it doesn't seem to be targeting that thing anymore. It takes out infantry instead. Interesting choice. I would be going for the tank instead of the infantry, but I mean, it can do what it wants. Thire and his men up here virtually untouched. They're taking a little bit of fire, but none of them are dead yet. The clones on the ground, though, starting to mount some more losses. Droids moving in. They're down a lot of troopers. Ooh, and the TX-130T burns down. That's the end of that bad, Larry. Clones still have rocket troopers, though, so they can easily take out this AAT as it comes forward. More droids starting to go down in droves here. These clones are in just primo positions to take out droids. Really pretty good. And there aren't a lot of droids left. Really the biggest threat to the clones is that AAT. And we can see they've got clone snipers still up here, as well as rocket troopers. So they're well equipped with a variety of weapons, too, which is a good thing to see. And barely any clones really going down. There is a rocket trooper over here firing at this droid tank. If he manages to get just maybe 2 or 3 shots on it, ooh, but he hits the pole. I'm surprised he didn't die from that himself. But really, he is the biggest threat to this AAT. The AAT actually shooting back at him, hitting the pole. He chooses to go for some infantry there instead. Interesting choice. This AAT knows it's a big threat, trying to take him out, but doesn't quite manage to connect a shot. More droids over here, taking cover behind what little cover there is. Their accuracy not being the best. They're missing a lot of clone hits here. These clones still standing after minutes of firing. Kind of surprising. Alright, and this AAT is still fixated on this dude over here, and it just cannot get the kill. And this guy cannot kill it. So really, it's an interesting sort of thing going on. Alright, droids proceeding forward a little bit here and there still. Really getting gunned down, though. They're in a tight spot, and this AAT needs to refocus itself. Needs to stop concentrating on this guy. Should we actually try and move this guy to take out that AAT? I mean, nah, let's leave him be. I'm not going to adjust the battle. He dies anyway from infantry fire, so AAT shoots one more shot at him, but it might refocus itself now elsewhere. Its main gun's just hitting the ground up here. Now it's shooting... Oh, there's a guy right here, and it wants to kill it. This guy also has a rocket launcher, actually. Very, very interesting, but he is deeply undercover right now. AAT taking so many hits, it could explode any second. Really, infantry fire can take these things out, and it does. And if it explodes, it takes all these droids with it, so very, very dangerous and precarious situation right now, and this thing is still fixated on this trooper. But it does seem like other droid infantry coming forward a little bit here. Maybe they'll grenade that trooper, take care of him, something like that, but they get showered with rifle fire from clones. Yeah. No bueno situation right now. This guy needs to die so the AAT can refocus itself. And look, its main guns are just hitting the ground right here. Weird. Alright, lots of these droids just sort of hiding. Let's try and bring them out. Try and get them to actually, like, participate in some of the combat here. So they're going to come out slightly. Maybe start firing, and they are. Good, that's what I wanted them to do. Someone's got to take out this guy, but they don't see that, I guess, and the AAT is so fixated on killing him, and it just won't get that kill like that. They just won't. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. Like this clone here, can someone just kill him? Like, it's actually just making me aggravated that he is causing all this. So we're just gonna grenade right there. There we go, he's dead. That was very obnoxious. Oh my god, and it's still firing right there. Please stop. It's driving me up a wall. Dude, he's dead. What? Stop. There we go. It stopped being fixated on that guy. And now its main guns are actually firing as well. A little bit further up. Big hit right there. Takes out a few troopers. Commander Thire still alive. Some of his snipers still alive as well. Another big hit right there. No, Commander Thire's right there. Okay, never mind. Ooh! Blasted a bunch of clones right there to bits. Ooh, there goes Commander Thire. He goes down by a big hit as well. Oh no, Commander Thire still... Commander Thire goes down again. Unless he was just blasted. Yeah, Commander Thire is still alive, actually. Okay, he has to be dead now, right? Are you gonna get up? No, he's dead. Alright, there's like 4 clones remaining here. They can put up their final defenses against these oncoming droids. See what they can do. Alright, droids really don't have a lot of troopers left. They took so many losses during this battle. Alright, here we go. A few clones engaging slightly. This guy right here. Ooh! Okay. Bye. Guy's dead. We got this guy here chilling. He's got like a tiny window of fire. He gets downed. There's one guy left up here. It's the last trooper. He's got 5 kills though. That's pretty impressive. And really not that many droids coming forward to kill him. 30 maybe? 40? Left for the CIS army. Not a ton. Why don't you get down, soldier? Let's see if we can yeet a grenade at him. Yeet. Yeah, that was pretty good. Got a few kills. How about a second one? Eat this, droids. Nice. A few more kills. He's got 12 now. Quite the grenadier. Could give Rico a run for his money. Here comes another one. A lot of people don't remember that Rico started as the grenadier for Daily Squad. Alright, that's his last grenade right there. Manages to cop a few more kills. He's got 19 right now. Droid's very carefully coming forward. Let's see. Can he get a few more kills with his rifle? No, he gets gunned down. Alright, so really like 20, 30 droids remain, plus the AAT back there. Let's go ahead and check out the death toll. Droids suffer so many deaths. You got to remember that if the AAT runs over any bodies or Super Val droids walk over any bodies, they disappear. So there's probably a whole row of dead droids here and here, but the AAT/Super Val droids just ran them over and killed them. Including more clone bodies, as you can see, a lot of them are gone from cover. So this isn't really giving us a very accurate depiction. But there was probably 300, 400 droids in the initial attack. Maybe a tenth of them remain. Maybe 100 clones or so. And all of them are dead as well. Really a pretty tough battle here. This AAT definitely helped the droids a lot. Those Super Val droids in the beginning helped a lot. It was a brave defense. So now, if you guys would like to see part 3, I believe we'd be going inside the palace for an interior battle with Senator Amidala. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.